wanna rock the working in the
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and this is another episode of Talk with Toya, where we do the talking and you do the listening. Today we're here to do a kind of like girl chit chat video and a get ready with me as we're going to a party. So we've got matching tops on. Mine says twin, yours says yeah. You see? We're going to be answering 20 girl chit chat questions, giving advice, and we're going to be the internet big sisters that you never knew you needed, or little sisters.
So we have 5 questions on relationship and heart stuff, 5 questions on friendship and social life, 5 questions on school and future, 5 questions on personal growth and self-care.
So let's begin.
Okay, so I'm going to start with concealer.
And I'm starting with my eyebrows. First question is,
how do I know if I'm really ready today?
I would say you know based on God's timing, and it's centered around your purpose, because usually people give like an age, like I don't know, maybe in your teens and stuff. I'd say when you have your life together, nobody has their life fully together, but when you're walking in your purpose, when you're doing what's right for you, when you love yourself, when you care for yourself fully, when you know your worth, and also when you're mentally stable. Too many people start dating when they're not mentally stable. If you can't handle yourself, you definitely shouldn't be in a relationship, because you can't handle another person's mental health either. What would you say?
I was gonna say the same thing. I feel like when you're at your best self is when you know, because it's gonna be hard.
Extremely hard.
You're not at a good place in your life.
Exactly.
You know, saying like, if you don't love yourself,
how do you expect someone to love you?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Exactly.
You've got to have self-love first.
And also, we're really young. That's what I mean by you should be walking in your purpose first. You should focus on the right things before thinking about dating. The next question is, if I have a crush on someone but I'm too scared to tell them, what do I do? Girl, ain't gonna hold you. Maybe this is the answer that you don't want to hear. Just keep it to yourself. Literally just keep it to yourself. Stay scared.
Yeah, I agree.
Save yourself from the unnecessary things.
Actually, I kind of disagree.
Really?
Just tell, even though it's harder said than done. But
yeah.
You never know what they're thinking.
I think it depends on your age group, because I'm answering to someone that will be within my age range. If you're a bit older, then do your thing, but stick to yourself and stick to your books. Okay.
The next question is, my friends are always talking about boys. How do I deal with the pressure?
You need to get yourself some new friends. You cannot be surrounding yourself with people who are always talking about boys. With social media, there's already enough pressure on being in a relationship. That's all everybody talks about. So you need friends that accept how young they are, not trying to rush you. You need friends that don't want to grow too fast, and you need friends that are on the right track and that know their purpose. I always say this: stay away from the girls who always talk about boys or being in a relationship. It's so annoying. Those girls will betray you just like that over a boy.
What's the best way to handle a breakup?
Do you want to answer? I've never been through a breakup.
Neither have I.
Yeah, I know that's true. I said, do you want to answer? I say if you've been through.
Allow yourself to like let your
exactly what I was gonna say.
And not like be trying to put up this front. I don't care that. I mean, it's okay to not care even if there are people that genuinely don't.
But most of the times it will affect you in one way or another.
You just gotta let it.
You literally have to let it. You have to let all the emotions hit you, accepting the fact that you will hurt. Some days you'll feel worse than others. Some days you'll feel better. Also, you need to give it to God. Obviously, everybody heals differently, and everybody's healing periods are different. But with God, it takes so much faster to heal with God than if you're trying to do this by yourself. So save yourself all that time and get with God. Give God the problem. Pray about it as well.
I agree. So the next question is, how do I build self-confidence when it comes to guys?
You just have to be yourself, and you're not doing it for guys. You're doing it for yourself.
Like, there's not a type of self-confidence
for guys. Yeah,
genre of person.
Exactly. And this goes for everybody. If you're authentically you, you're gonna attract the type of people who are like-minded to you into your life. And I'm not even just talking about guys, because I don't really like that question. I don't think you should be confident for guys. You should be confident for yourself.
This is the first question on friendship and social life.
Okay.
I feel like I don't fit in any advice.
A bit more context to this question would have been nicer. Yeah. You should just rock on your own, girl. Enjoy your own company. You need to realize that apart from God, physically, you, yourself, and only you are going to be the only person that you're going to have with you for the whole of your life physically. So you need to learn to enjoy your own company.
It's not about changing yourself for other people.
Yeah, exactly. I'm doing my concealer now, by the way.
Oh yeah, I did my eyebrows To be honest, I just use mascara for my eyebrows.
How can I make new friends? Right, I'm so good at this. What I'm gonna say is talk. That's it. Talk, be yourself, just talk. Also know what you say though, and also don't try and make connections with people through trauma dumping or through revealing so much information about yourself. A lot of people do that, you know. When you first meet people and first make friends, you shouldn't leave a conversation with somebody knowing everything about them and them knowing everything about you. Bond over the right things.
Especially a lot of people that I know like to make friends from like gossip or having like
a common person they dislike or
will just make you lose friends.
Exactly. Gonna lose them exactly how you found them.
Exactly, yeah. Question.
My best friend is going through a tough time. How can I help? Be there for your friend. Call her. Constantly message her. Check up on her. Make sure she is heard. And give her good solutions if you can with whatever she's going through. Because so many of you are there to comfort your friends but not give your friends solutions. Don't try and be a comfort buddy. Also give them solutions if you can.
And like allow them to have space if they need it.
Yes.
Even though it's good to talk about things, some people would rather just have some time for themselves and just understand that it's not personal. Just always be there for them.
Some people prefer their space.
Yeah. What's the secret to a long-lasting friendship?
You have to be transparent with each other. You have to communicate effectively. And also, you have to have good intentions for each other. That's literally it. A lot of people don't have good intentions for their friends or secretly despise their friends or don't wish well. Also, you have to pray with your friends.
Be honest about everything.
Yeah.
As hard as it sounds, but
your friends' wins are your wins. Your wins are your friends' wins. And be truthful with your friends.
Yeah.
If something bugs you about your friend, let them know.
Because that's going to build up if not, then it might not end well.
A lot of people fall out with their friends over petty things, so make sure you and your friend both have correct mindsets.
How do I deal with drama between friends?
You mean like if they're not involved in the drama?
Probably, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Try and stay out of it, but no, because they're your friends, aren't they?
I personally would say stay out of it.
What if you're stuck in the middle?
Then that means you probably would have something to do
with it. You're right.
If you are involved
in the middle.
If you know that one of them's wrong, you should just say that in a respectful manner. Because they'll do whatever they've done.
Yeah. Or if it's both of them in like a petty situation or a petty argument, you need to let them know that, you know, you guys need to sort this out. This is too petty and it's not worth losing a friendship over. Wait, where is my mascara?
I don't know, is it in here? So, the next topic is school and future. First question is, I'm struggling with a certain subject. Any tips?
Do you want to start first?
Yeah, it's always going to be a subject that you really despise.
Yeah.
Despite how much you want to get good grades and...
One that you're just not keen on.
Yeah, exactly. If you use your end goal, use that as like motivation. Imagine how good of a feeling it would be to feel the success that you've earned.
You give your example. She's just done her GCSEs this year, so...
One of the subjects that I really didn't like was geography. I'd say sometimes you have to sacrifice other subjects that you enjoy and that you're good at. To be honest, I had to do that. But I did it kind of late, like getting close towards GCSEs. Focus more on that one subject. And again, like I said, just think about your results and how it's going to work out for you and how proud of yourself you are going to be.
Oh, I'm thinning out my eyebrows, by the way, because lately I've been doing them too thick. Sometimes you just have to think about it like, okay, for GCSEs, I didn't really like science and maths, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to pass these subjects because even though I don't want to do them, I have to. There's nothing I can do about it. So if the system is gonna make me do them, I might as well pass and do as I'm supposed to do rather than sit it and fail. So just get it over and done with.
And also think about how far you've come.
Exactly.
Like, a subject just to get the grade that
you wouldn't be happy with in the end. Plus after that, you'll be fine,
Unless you're taking it further then.
Right, I don't think they'll take it further if you don't like it, Same for when you get to sixth form or college. Don't pick subjects that you don't like. Please don't do that. You're already doing A-level, which is advanced level subject. So if you're doing advanced level learning in something you don't like, you're going to give yourself a very hard time.
Yeah. How do I deal with peer pressure?
You already have your values set in place. Then you know that if you're pressured to do something, either you have to leave those people who are pressuring you or you need to leave the environment. Teens in general get pressured to do a lot of things.
Yeah. At the end of the day, you're your own person, you have your own life. You do you. In regards to peer pressure.
Yes.
The last question on this topic is, what's the best way to study for exams?
I'm putting my blush on now, by the way.
Me too.
You've just done
I
your
would say active recall is really good. I've heard of many people that do passive revision, which is where you just make notes.
I'm guilty of that.
And spend time making your notes look pretty and highlighting everything. Highlighting and making notes is not gonna make you learn. When I used to do that, it didn't work.
It didn't work, girl.
So I'd say do spaced out revision as well, because sometimes you could learn something really well to the point where you know it like the back of your hand. A few weeks would pass by and you can like completely forget it. So you like spaced out revision as well. So it's like stuck in your brain.
I always do my blush like this, by the way. It's because I have high cheekbones. It enhances them. So I forget that I'm supposed to be updating them on my makeup.
Yeah, me too. I put blush on my chin as well.
Really?
Yeah, I saw this girl do it one time. It just brought her whole face together.
I'm gonna do that right now.
Yeah, that's what I got to say.
I don't see any difference.
It's a feeling.
Okay.
Yeah.
The best way I'd say to study, look at your exam board. Look at the prospectus. That's all I can say.
Yeah, the specification.
The specification, yeah, that's it. Also, use your teachers. Your teachers are there for a reason. Ask your teachers questions. One thing about me, yeah, I do not care. I will ask my teachers what needs to be asked. Never leave a lesson. This is what I used to do actually sometimes, and it's really bad. You never leave a lesson with unanswered questions. Even if it means you have to stay behind and ask the teacher privately, do that. Literally, one of my favorite teachers used to say, harass me. She used to be like, harass me with questions because that's what I'm here for.
Yeah, don't be scared to ask silly questions. Yeah. One time I asked in science, it's actually very embarrassing. I was like, if you squash a liquid in a bottle, will it eventually turn into a solid? It's because I thought the particles would come closer together. And I don't know, but I asked it anyways because I was thinking about it. And everyone was like, huh?
What is this girl talking about?
But still, no matter how stupid you think your questions are, even if they might be a bit silly, just always ask it. You might learn something.
Yeah, and this is for the people that are genuine about wanting to know more and wanting to learn more. Guys, I'm gonna do my eyeshadow now. There you go. First of all, can I just say that I bought this for 99p. I bought this from Farm Foods for 99p.
Wow.
Lately, I've been doing this eyeshadow combo. Girl, do I even know?
Did I not say it?
So this shade is Spiced Rum, and then I use this black shade, which is called Girlies, okay? Going with this brush in the corner of my eyes, like this. It's very pigmented as well.
That's really nice.
And then with another brush, I'm gonna go to the back and smudge black so it blends out.
I use Spiced Rum. I just put a bit on my eyelids and a bit on my nose, but you can't really see it. Just put a tiny bit.
Oh, I need to put some on my nose as well. I just did my eyes too, by the way. You know, me and Liz are in our kind of no lashes era.
Lashes all the time. And I realised they make my eyes look really droopy. They make me look tired.
Hopefully now you won't see us wear lashes as much as we used to, or at least the big dramatic ones. They take away the beauty of your actual eyes a lot. Now I'm gonna go under with this Mary Kay waterproof liquid eyeliner to line the underneath of my eyes to enhance them.
But the next question, the personal growth and self-care topic, is what's your advice for dealing with stress? Just talk to somebody about it. Don't bottle up your feelings. That's not healthy.
Avoid overthinking and journal. I remember watching a video about stoicism, and it made me realize that a lot of the time we make our own problems from our thoughts. We overcomplicate life so much sometimes because of our own thoughts. We create our own problems because of our own thoughts. So overthinking is a big part of the problem, especially when it comes to stress. If you're already stressed, it means you already have a lot on your mind. So you need to declutter. Having detox days is really important. Detoxing from people, detoxing from social media, from areas. Sometimes detoxing from the work that is stressing you out as well.
And try to find like new hobbies and things. Do things that you like. Go outside, going outside really.
So the next question is,
how do I set boundaries with people?
You need to know where you stand and don't feel uncomfortable with setting boundaries. Many people feel bad to set boundaries. You need to be stern with them and also be vocal and be open about them. Make them clear.
How can I learn to be more independent?
Knowing your worth, because you only really become extremely dependent on people in an unhealthy way when you don't know your worth, and also when you don't enjoy your self-company. Some people are really scared to be alone. So
do things by themselves.
Or sit with their own thoughts. If you always have to be in a rowdy environment or be with people because you're running away from your thoughts, that's a really bad thing.
Yeah.
You're never gonna be independent if you carry on like that.
Learn to be able to enjoy your own company.
Exactly, really important.
Do things on your own. Also, just practicing doing the small things in the morning will really help build independence.
I agree.
Okay, so I'm gonna set my makeup now.
I'm putting setting powder on my lips because I'm about to do my lip combo. I'm telling you, this hack, this will have your lip combo stuck. You'll be able to drink in peace without wondering whether your lips have smudged or not.
Last question is, what's the most important life lesson that you've learned?
I have way too many. Only true happiness comes from Jesus. You won't ever be satisfied and find true satisfaction through worldly things. Also, I'm really heavy on this. You'll never be grateful in life if you're not grateful for what you already have. A lot of people always say, oh, when this happens, finally my life will be good. I can't wait till this happens and I'll finally be happy. If you can't be happy with what you have now, you'll never be happy. Blank point, period. That's it. Learn to be grateful with what you have now before you start thinking about what you will have. You won't even get to have those things because you can't appreciate what you have. Also, mocking people who go through struggles or being prideful because some people are struggling and you're not is really bad. One thing about God will humble you real quick. Okay, you're laughing at that person because this person is broke or doesn't have enough money in the bank. Baby, that's gonna be you next month if you don't be careful. God can and will humble you real quick.
Yeah, I agree. And always remember, when you look at people that, you know, don't have what you have, always realize that the grass is greener on the other side.
Exactly.
Like, you don't know what other people are going through, and jealousy is actually,
yeah.
like, what do they say?
It's one of the 7 deadly sins even.
Yeah. Just be grateful for everything that you have, and remember there are people out there that would wish to have what you have. Just be grateful for everything that you have and love yours.
No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. Love yours. Love yours.
Just be grateful for everything.
One thing I also always say is that you don't need to learn life lessons through experiences. Please get used to learning through other people's experiences. This is when it comes to relationships as well. There's a saying that says, if you get on the wrong train, then make sure you get off at the next stop, because the further you go, the higher the price of the return ticket. If you know somebody is not for you, don't go too far with that person. Okay?
Because you're just gonna dig yourself.
You're gonna dig yourself into deeper troubles. You don't need to learn things through your own experience sometimes. A lot of people like to put themselves in unnecessary situations to learn lessons that you already could have learned through other people's experiences.
Yeah.
Especially as teens, especially girls and boys our age. You don't need to do that, okay? That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Okay guys, that is it for today's video. As you can see, we're all done. Here's the finishing product. Something cute, not too much. Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode of Talk with Toya, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, all that YouTube stuff, to stay connected, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
I wanna ride the